Philippe Starck is one of the great figures of modern design. The variety and surprise of his works have enlivened homes across the world. He made his mark in the 1980s, designing such popular everyday items as lemon squeezers, toothbrushes, chairs, and soda fountain urinals. He's also designed some of the trendiest hotels around the world, including the Royalton and Paramount here in New York. His recent collection, Good Goods, includes everything from gas masks to organic champagne. I am pleased at long last to have him on this program. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, you do not call yourself a designer.
No.
You run from the idea that you are a designer.
No, because designer, it's just, it's something a little old, archaic. That means when somebody asks you a question, that means you answered by a design to make a product. It's a little old today because we don't need more product. We need, stupidly, we need love. We need tenderness, we need honesty, we need the real service. And sometimes when people arrive and say, Mr. Starck, can you design something? The most modern thing I can do is to say, no, you don't need it. You don't need it because today all these objects we produce too much kill us. Yeah. More there is object, less there is us. I'm sorry for my English. I think the next millennium must be human. We must remember what we was, what we are, why we produce all these things. It was not produced to produce. It was produced to have a better life and other dreams more interesting than that. But today, just produce like that, it's stupid, it's archaic, it's dangerous because I think the world cannot afford all these
products.
Yes, we cannot. There is no more materials in the ground. There is no more energy. There is no more air. We must take care. That don't mean that we must be like that, conservator, like that. No. No, we must create. We must be a modern rebel. We must say that we must be suspicious. We said, okay, the advertising tell me to change my car, but it works. And perhaps even more, I don't need a car. Perhaps I need a motorcycle. Yeah. Or even, and you know, it's good to walk also. Perhaps I need shoes.
But you continue to create products.
Yes, less and less, and more I am politically engaged. That don't mean right or left. Right. But I try now to be a citoyen. A citoyen, it's very French. A citoyen can be translated by citizen, but it's not the same thing. A citoyen is somebody who have a real consciousness of his duty in the society.
To what end?
To what end?
Yes.
To what goal?
Yes. What's your goal?
To live. I think it's enough. I think
to live.
To live, just to marry, to exist.
Yes.
Because when you're born, you sign a contract with your society, with your civilization, and nobody is obliged to bring a mountain like Einstein. But everybody is obliged to participate, to bring is a small stone like that and say, look, it's not, I am not a genius. I am not very smart, but I have tried to do it. That's why you, me, a plumber, everybody must always participate to on the work of the civilization. That is my goal.
All right, let's take a look at some things. That these are slides in which we're going to look at objects designed by you. These are floss swatters. What do we say about these floss swatters?
But there is two things in that. One, I want people. I'm sorry. Sometimes I hate to kill. But really, a mosquito or a fly, sometimes perhaps it's better to kill it. That's why a spray, we know the pollution. Yeah. That's why this. You can do that. Yeah. That's why the object is modern and useful. And after we design this face like that, make with the hole, to make a sort of small object, a sort of small ghost, a small spirit in the house.
All right. Next one is the Mississippi.
Mississippi, it's an old product now. It's about the no design. Because we come from 15 years of over design, narcissistic design, or everything was like that, and me, if I do that, I am the best, and if I do that, wow, I have championship. Finally, when you want a regular lamp, there is nothing on the market, you must go to the flea market. That's why 10 years, more than that, I said, but perhaps we need what a sort of lieu commun. You know, when you are a child, there is a game. You go in the street and you say, oh, monsieur, what is the color? Everybody said red. What is a musician instrument? Everybody said a trumpet. What is the animal? Everybody said the lion. And what is design me a house? Yes, it's like that with a fireplace. What is a lamp? It's this. Poc, 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 poc. It's a lieu commun. I don't design it. I just search in ourselves the empty mold, empty mold. I just fill the plastic to do it affordable. It's we design it, not me.
All right. Next one is the Cassina sofa.
The Cassina sofa, it's called LWS, Lazy Working Sofa.
Yes.
It's very important for me because I see office everywhere, office building, desk, computer and things like that, people and they cannot work because where they work, this machine create for them to work is creates so much stress. Finally, they sleep. They wait for the lunchtime. They eat deep fried thing, and that's why I said, okay, we don't need people looking like working. We need people working. That's why go to your bed.
Right.
Go to your bed. Make a nap. Go to your sofa. Do that. You sleep 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and it's done. The work is done. And you do that, and that's why there is this table, the lamp, the thing, and you do that, you take your computer, plop, 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 plop. You call, hey, I think it's a good idea. Yes, I think it's a good idea. Okay, I'm ready. I go back to that. It's that. We must push people to sleep more, work less. We shall have more result.
All right. More productivity.
Definitely.
Okay, the next is another sofa.
Our Neos,
with wheels.
Yes, with wheels, but the main idea is very deep. It's very deep that it's a playground. It's a playground for children, for adults, made in a very classic way. It's to mix a modern concept of sofa playground, like a room in a room, but made in an elegant way.
I like this. Okay, the next one is bottled water.
Oh, this bottled water is very simple. It's a human adventure. I love human adventure. I never work with company. I work with somebody. And the other day, a young guy arrived, 27, from Corsica, a small island, with an incredible accent. Hey, Monsieur Starck, Monsieur Starck, I have a small company of water. It's the purest water of the world. Can you make a bottle for me? I say, yes, with pleasure. You are a young guy. I must help you. That's all. And we do it well. We do it very chic and in the same price. And this company explode. I'm very happy I have help. I do it free. I have help a young guy to make a new adventure.
Oh, good for you. All right, the next one is rice from the OAO collection.
Oh, that is very important for me. That is
Organic
my company.
Basmati rice.
Yes, OAO. It's very important because at the end of the day, the only thing we can do, I repeat, is to bring happiness for people. And love. For that, to make the people happy, they must be healthy. They must think well. To think well, you must have a healthy brain. A healthy brain is bring by a healthy body. To have a healthy body, you need to eat some healthy things. That's why I have made this company of organic product to show the organic way, the healthy way for people. Because before healthy way, the healthy way.
Okay,
because before there was a stupid thing is if we go to the restaurant, We shall have fun, but oh, I shall be sick, but I had fun. And if I go to a healthy restaurant, if I eat healthy, it's boring. It's not true. It's not true. You can eat healthy, you can be in a good shape and have fun and drink organic champagne, organic wine, organic beer, make what you want, have a better life. That's why also we launch in 3 months my new chain. It's the first time I'm personally involved. My chain of organic, healthy restaurant called Bon, B-O-N, good, where I shall fight directly this sort of thing where you eat
Where will
bullshit.
you launch this restaurant?
Paris, New York, Los Angeles, London, almost everywhere. Bon, the first will be in Paris.
Every city needs a Bon.
Yes, because we must teach people that health is not boring.
Next slide is 7-Eleven designs, pen, scissors, scotch tape, etc.
7-Eleven design is very important for me because it's the end of the story, the end and the beginning of the story of the real popular quality design. Because before, the design was made for chic people who can go to a chic place to buy expensive design from this wonderful Philippe Starck. And that, I think it's not correct. To design a good object, the object can be at the same price. That's why with 7-Eleven, there is now a big and bigger collection of objects which cost $1, $2, and it's really good. It's no more elitist. It's no more chic. It's cheap chic, and I love that. You know, me, I am not sure I'm not sure to be a good designer. I am sure there is better designers than me. But I am proud of something. The only fight, the only battle I have won in my life was to bring the best design to the most possible of people. A sort of democratic, high-fashion design. And I am proud of that because it's done now. Now we have this.
So the availability of your designs is what you're most proud of?
Absolutely. That everybody can buy it, not only rich people. Rich and poor can buy it. It's very important. You know, when you produce something, mainly it's to speak to people. That means, I repeat, it's not for the object. You want to speak through the object. And if it's a communication tool, you don't want decide, I shall do it at 1,000 piece. Speak to 1,100 person. It's easy, we know that. But speak to millions of people. And like that, you speak like that, and not like that. That's why it's very coherent. It's communication, no more.
Good for you. Next one is the Starck Naked, a one-piece variable dress.
That it's the thing which make girl free. They can make short, long, medium, be sexy, go to the office. You know, I was when I design it, I dream about a girl. She's in the factory and she's in love with the other worker. Yeah. She have not a good dress and things like that, but really she want please the guy and things like that. And she go to the toilets. She take the small packet, the small thing of this small box of this dress,
right.
Goes out, and she come back. She's a star. And it was designed for that.
All right, next slide.
It's how never invent an object for nothing. That means never object a pure decorative object. But you need some object. This, a weight like that, you need it. Yeah. That's why you said how this object can become a small piece of poetry, a small piece of art, something better. That's all. It's how change a daily useful object in something almost you don't recognize it, but it works.
Next one is the voice-operated telephone. Allo.
Oh, that it's when I was a director of the Thomson Group, RCA and things like that. It's a telephone which is very interesting. Now, when it was designed, it was not vocal. It was the first one. But this one was nice because it was in jelly. Yes. That means when you have on yourself, it was soft like that. You don't feel it. Because it's to show the history of bionic, to return on the idea of mutation. A computer, the first computer was big like a house. After, it was big like a room. After, it was big like a piece of furniture. Now, it's big like a book. Now, there is small, which big like a cigarette packet. Absolutely. It's smaller and smaller. And you see, the object now is here. Try to go in. Let me enter. Why go to your pocket? I can go in. Yeah. That's why the next step of our mutation
is under the skin.
It's under the skin. It's a computer under the skin. It's called bionic. Right. I work on this ID concept and product since 20 years now.
Subcutaneous.
Yes. And when I speak about that, everybody tell me 20 years ago, ah, my God, we don't want become monster. It's only you to have bad idea like that. It's horrible. and now, every day, people call to have this computer because the best is not to have a lot of objects around you, is to have what you need, which become more and more powerful, smaller and smaller, to have it in you, and like that you are naked in your bath on the beach where you want. You are really free, and you can think, and you think you have an idea like that. You have a new concept, and you say, that's why that's old. Okay, out, and you said, George, I have an idea. Can you check, please, this in the Chinese pharmacy, if we can do that? Oh, yes, okay, thank you, George. Oh, yes, the number work. Perhaps I can check something else. Okay, I shall continue to develop my concept. that is a future very close, close. And it's not monster, it's
close, meaning
it's
years,
Superman.
Within several years?
3 years now.
3 years. Right. Next slide is the Saba Vertigo.
But it's try to have the essence of the product without the big box. A television, it's a empty box because you have a screen, you have some electronic, and all that it's just to sell it, to make the price. This you can project on the wall.
The cathode ray tube and the screen.
Yes, it's a minimum, and that become a poetic object.
Next slide. This is a teddy bear band.
Oh, that it was in my catalog called Good Goods, the catalog of the no product for the no consumer for the next moral market. And I make a lot of things in this catalog, and toys also. And I was very interested by that because I have a son of 3 years old, and we love him. And I go every week to CAO Schwartz. I don't remember. Thank you. And I buy things, teddy bear and teddy bear. But I said it's stupid. It's stupid because if, the teddy bear is the first object that the children love. Yes. And when he have 50 teddy bears, what he will do later with girls? He will have not one love. He will want 50 girlfriend, and that it's not happiness. That's why I understand we need fantasy, we need changement, but always with the same person. I believe in one love. Yes. That's why there is one teddy bear, but to be not bored by this teddy bear, you can change. There is a rabbit head, a giraffe head, a bear head, and even they can play together without you.
All right. The next one here is the Maison Therese Suisse.
La Maison des Trois Suisses. La Maison des Trois Suisses was really political because in France, like everywhere, there is big company who sell for people house in paper. That means people work almost all their life to pay their house, and at the end they have a little money like that. Can I have a house? Yes, I give you this and fuck you. And that kill me. That kill me. That's why I have take the same program, the same price, the same everything, and I've said, look, that is real wood, that is real everything, the real house with good light, it's honest, there is not a fake style created by marketing agency and things like that. It's a real house. It was to show to people alternative, other way. Oh, I am not trapped. I have a choice. And a lot of people build it, and after they change it, that live. I love this concept.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Philippe Starck, thank you for joining us. See you next time.